Guys, it's the Mad Master here. Hey guys, it's the Mad Master here. I'm doing another video. Uh, I don't know what possessed me to do this one, but like this is another article that something bothers me about this, and I can't explain it. I understand that people want to. I'm just confused, I guess. Okay, so you know, I know they were supposed to not like do certain things right now because of the pandemic and stuff, and or do certain types of things and stuff, but this is just kind of like one of those things that kind of just makes me fucking just kind of rubs me the wrong way. I was just gonna say. So Sandra Bullock celebrates 56th birthday with Jennifer Aniston, Shara Paulson, and more. All right, that's fine. Sarah Bullock enjoyed a socially distanced birthday celebration with several of her famous pals. All right. Aniston documented the festivities in a sweet snap on her Instagram story, all wearing masks and sitting apart on couches outside as they pose for a cute selfie. Celebrating our girl properly distanced with much love. Happy birthday, Sandy. We love you. Okay. All right. So, first of all, I'm just going to say this. This is not social distancing right here. They're clearly not 6 feet apart. Um, they're wearing masks. This is one of those things that I think is kind of virtue. I hate to use this word, but it's kind of virtue signaling. All right, so I don't, I just don't get it. So let's say these people can afford like tests, like testing every week if they wanted to. They could probably buy home tests, and they probably could buy like temperature measuring devices and stuff. That's why I think this is fake. I'm not saying it is, but it's like, oh my god, oh we're all wearing masks and we're having this wonderful celebration. Wow, it looks like a fucking great celebration where you have to like fucking like do all this shit. So I'm not saying that people shouldn't do this stuff, like as far as if they go to a big. I don't know how many people were at this thing, but like if it was just like 5 or 6 people, I just I don't see the point in this, you know. So and there's not a lot of pictures of this, but it's just like something bothers me about it. Maybe I'm just too sensitive to this stuff. I don't know, but it's just like, oh, look at us. We're all being responsible. We're wearing masks and sort of socially distancing, but not really. Like, I mean, fucking like, it's like, it just doesn't make sense to me that this would be like a, people are dating from Tinder, all over the country. People are going. I've seen people at bars, not crowd. I've actually driven around. I haven't been to any of these bars. I mean, in the next few months, if things improve, which I think, eventually they will. I'm sorry. I'm just positive. Sorry, media. I'm positive. Um, I'm probably gonna start going to bars and stuff eventually. I see people do it. I just went for a walk and I didn't wear a mask. Oh my god, I'm killing grandma. Oh my god, I don't wear a mask outside. It says that they recommend it, but it's not required, and only if you're in crowds. You know, but I noticed even people that weren't wearing masks, shoot, outside, were like standing like, if I passed them by, they would like go like 8 feet away from me, like, oh my god, And this is just like one of those things that confuses me. So there's places that take temperatures, yet we were supposed to be under the impression that there's so many asymptomatic people out there infecting all these people. So it's kind of a contradiction. It's another contradiction that I've noticed. And I just think just something just bothers me about this. It's just it creeps me out. And maybe it's just the look of the masks and stuff. I just hate the look. But it's just like, why would these people, if they were that close, why would they have to, like, not close, literally close, but like they were that close as friends? Why would they have to do all this stuff? They can account for each other's activities. They can account for each other, their publicists or whatever. Oh, I was in the, if there was a lockdown in L.A., wouldn't these people be safe? I mean, why? It just something just bothers me about it. I don't know. You know, maybe I'm too sensitive to this stuff, but it's just like, oh, we're such great people. We're socially distancing. Not really, but and we're in masks outside when transmission is very low, supposedly outside, unless you believe, whatever. But yeah, I think shit like this is just like, it's just properly, just, oh my god, just fucking, just get over yourselves. You're so great. You're wearing masks outside and pretending you're 6 feet apart when it's more like 3. Look at the. I mean, let's have to look closer. Maybe no, they're not. They're not 6 feet apart. Oh, they're not 6 feet apart. They're gonna kill Grandma. Oh no, the Hollywood stars. I love Joe Biden. Oh, is this? Oh my God, something bothers me about it. Now, some people might say, if I, like, Jake Paul had a party, in LA recently or something, they say, maybe I'm barking up the wrong tree. Maybe I should be shaming Jake Paul. Go fuck yourself. You know? It's just fucking ridiculous. I mean, let's just, I mean, they're talking about even more lockdowns. When is this madness going to end? We're going to have to do something about this with regards to, like, I mean, it's like, is you're going to have, in California, they had one of the strictest lockdowns, all right, for the longest time. They're going to last until August. Now it's August, of course. And even friends of mine that are fucking quarantining their groceries, for fuck's sake, say that was excessive. You're gonna, it's just, something's not right with this. I'm just saying, I don't think there's a conspiracy, but I just think it's just like, people that are doing this type of shit, like flexing in the media like this, it's just, ugh. We're together even though we're apart. Okay, so there's one thing about this. At least they're not doing that shit. I'm gonna give them kudos for actually fucking having the balls to actually hang out, not being scared. You know, how much does the virus? I mean, how much do masks protect from the virus? If you're hanging out with someone for like 5 hours, I mean, these questions should be asked. Like, if you're hanging out with someone, you're like not even 6 feet apart. You might be spreading the virus. Uh-oh. It's just like, oh, something just doesn't seem right. All these contradictions, all this flexing, and all this fucking virtue signaling bullshit in the media about this. We're together even though we're apart. I'm glad that shit's over. Okay, this is a step above that shit, because that's batshit crazy saying that. That's mental illness level shit. I hate the media stuff. I hate the fucking, the media, the uh, catchphrases and all the, I'll call it propaganda. I do believe that it's a bad virus and stuff. I'm just saying, like, when they do that kind of shit, how I don't feel better hearing about that. I don't feel better looking at this. It's fucking stupid. You're not Optimus Prime. You're not Optimus Prime wearing a face mask. I mean, I could see, like, having a little kid. Hey, Billy, you can just be like Optimus Prime and wear a face mask. I don't know. I'm not anti-masks, but I'm against this shit. I think this is just fucking stupid. It's like, one thing, I'm going to just say this. One thing that I think with this situation this is for the cameras. Do you really believe? Let's just say, I'm not saying this particular party with celebrities. Are we to believe that all these people doing this shit are practicing what they're preaching when they're not in front of the camera? Fuck no. Fuck no. I mean, I know people that were quarantining their groceries, and then a month later they had friends over. Only one or two, but they weren't, no social distancing or wearing masks. I mean, people are full of contradictions. People are dating Tinder. One thing that Tinder did is take off that like virtual dating. Like, it wasn't a requirement, but they kept like asking people to do that. They should do that. Hinge still has that, but like Tinder stopped that. I don't know why Tinder stopped that, but it's interesting that they stopped that, because it's like, I'm not gonna fucking talk to a chick on Zoom for 3 months and then meet her. It's just, oh my god. Like I've said in my other videos, I'm just like, how much of this shit? It's just like, I don't know. It's just ridiculous. I mean, if you're gonna fucking, I guess, like I said, at least, I mean, they're not properly distanced. This is not 6 feet apart. I'm sure that's like 4 feet apart, and that's less than 6 feet apart. So, properly distanced, we have to follow the guidelines. We have to believe everything the government tells us. We have to follow Fauci. Whoa! You have that side, and you have the other side. Hydroxychloroquine, QAnon. It's just like nobody can fucking be like rational or saying this shit. During the special, Bullock called into virtually to thank Joy Palmer, a public transportation who lost her husband to COVID-19. Yeah, it's fucked up, alright? Fine. But, oh my god, so this is fucking shit. Last month, Bullock was among a number of celebrities, including Aniston's ex Brad Pitt, who appeared on a CBS special, United We Sing. Okay. So, people ask me why I'm so skeptical of a lot of this stuff. And it's like, first of all, there was so a lot of this. Oh my god. Okay, Ellen DeGeneres. Don't even start me on her. So, people ask me why I'm cynical about this stuff. It's because 9/11 was so similar. Like all these catchphrases and all this stuff. Like, you're not with this terrorist. And everybody was on fucking. There was just like it was in lockstep. And after a while, I knew that a lot of it was bullshit, because there was something not right with what happened. So when people do all this stuff, it's fine if you have, okay, so like I said, I'm glad people are actually getting together, but it's like, oh my god. I mean, there's better ways to do this stuff. Like, they could get tested once a week and say, oh, I haven't been hanging out with people, blah blah blah, I just got my test back, I can come to the birthday party, no masks required, we got tested. Push testing, push testing instead of this fucking moronic fucking like virtue signaling bullshit. Something that we actually need would be more testing. I'm gonna do a video about what I have like thought about with some of this stuff, but like this fucking like mask debate, getting into this is so dumb. Whether or not you believe in masks or not. I mean, obviously, if cases continue to go up in California and all that stuff, what is this going to do? What is this shit doing? And I know people aren't following the guidelines, but who the fuck would? After all this bullshit, it seems fucking contradictory. It continues to be contradictory too. Like the CDC just said, what do they say? Like asymptomatic or people that have mild cases don't have to quarantine as long. It's like, why, like one of my questions is like, why this constantly shifting narrative? It's not only the constantly shifting narrative, it's no apologies, no like saying we were wrong, no admissions. That's the really weird part. It's not like, it's not like it's not like the science doesn't discover new stuff. Oh, we were wrong about this, so we're now making this guideline. There's no addendum or there's no preamble to anything that they say. They just change the shit around and expect people to follow with the way they communicate all this stuff is ridiculous. So I just think this is silly. And if the shit if this shit is as bad as they say in California, this won't make a difference. I'm sorry. Wearing masks at a socially distant party is not going to fucking make anybody. It's not going to influence anybody to. I mean, it's not going to influence the virus to not kill people or not infect people because they're saying that these, even with all the lockdowns and all this stuff, that California is kind of fucked up. Now that could change, but and they're going to blame people for being selfish, evil, horrible, awful people for not wearing masks or not socially distancing until there's a vaccine, even if it takes 10 years. Oh, we gotta just stop our lives forever. That's just madness. It's like, so that's all.